Hey, what is up, guys? Right, I'm about to load up chapter 5 of The Wolf Among Us. So, let's get ready. Right, so let's get a bit closer to the desk. Right, so on the last one, we were with the crooked man. Hang on a sec. Right. So, hiya Mrs. G, how are you doing? Right, so we were with the crooked man the last time. And it ended quite abruptly, didn't it? So let's see how this one goes. How are you doing tonight?
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Hang on a sec. I think we have a little technical issue that Z didn't sort out for me. There we are. Can everyone see the picture and everything now?
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Bloody Mary. I think she's going to be a little bit of a thorn in our side.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
All
Bigby,
clear on the
wait.
phone?
When you
That's
get the
right,
crooked
then.
man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
He's got warped ears, hasn't he? Not too keen on the look of the crooked man, if I'm honest. With all the flesh under his eyeball exposed and his one wonky ear. I can't believe this is our last chapter. Gotta say, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed when this finishes. I've really enjoyed it. G's phone's charging, he keeps closing on the couch. He must be tired tonight then, especially if he's turning down a game of Rocket League. Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Crooked Man's Lair.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
He's been up
Do you
since
want a
4
drink?
a.m. Jeez.
Something to eat.
He
Vivian
must be
makes it very
shattered.
nice. It's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I told you, Crooked Man, it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So
He's looking
don't
a lot
waste the
healthier
silver.
than when we
Sit down,
last saw
Jersey.
him, isn't he? Jersey Devil.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that that doesn't change what happened to you.
Crane wasn't yours to take.
I apologize if I overstep my bounds. Won't happen again. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
It's an internal
You really
job
shouldn't
for the
worry
crooked
yourself.
man.
As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Oh God, Georgie Porgy Pudding and Pie.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
He didn't just kiss the girls and make them cry this time.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the
Well,
fact
yeah.
is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So,
God.
let's work something out.
What's
Doesn't
there to
look
work
very
out?
sweet. No,
I'm
he doesn't,
protected,
does
aren't
he?
I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
I think the crooked man is trying to use him
So what
as
do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
scapegoat.
You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit?
God.
You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well.
Also, I think I might have made
To speak the truth,
bad
I've never been a
decision.
very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh God. Oh shit, we have Bloody Mary now.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look
Christ.
at you all fixed up.
Oh shit. turned a little bit quick then, didn't I? Oh shit, got them all coming now.
Take this!
Oh, Christ almighty.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Shit.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh Christ. I'm supposed to be taking all these in alive. I'm supposed to be taking them all in alive, aren't I?
This way.
Oh shit, where have I gone now?
Come on, talk to me.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Where did they go?
What was that? Take him off!
I can't.
Get up and get after him. I'm just going to try and run me over.
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Back up the roof. No.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
A stroke of luck, there was some clothes hanging up in there. And the clothes that he wears normally. Right, so just locked and there's nothing. So come on then, get inside. Georgie Porgy putting away. I can't
Come
believe
on.
it.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Really stupid place to go if you're on the run, though, isn't it? Straight where he's going to come looking for you.
Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls
So
are
it's
like—
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean—
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Who did decapitate two women?
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
We need to find out.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that
She's
magic is
the
connected to
reason.
this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell! We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I
Maybe
did
she
to
shouldn't have
Faith
shared
and
a
Lily?
ribbon.
To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Should I do it
Every day I have
herself?
to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian,
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Gonna do it
Vivian,
herself, isn't she?
don't! Vivian, no!
Christ.
Fuck! No, 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 no!
I think Georgie Podgy Pudding
Why'd
I
you have to
loved
do
her.
that, Vivian? Vivian!
Just... Jesus.
Oh, Christ.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
I'm expecting that, wasn't you?
Oh.
Oh, bless. Georgie Porgy Pudding and Pie gonna die and all now and all. Oh, might be.
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Oh, lovely intestines.
I'm
You
gonna
didn't
die
expect
here.
it, neither did I.
I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright?
Old
Shepherd
Foundry.
Metal Works. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends.
I didn't think I was playing games.
Just make it quick. I know what I did.
No, I'm not gonna kill him. Oh shit, I let him suffer.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Oh, maybe I should have.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
So
Piece
rather
of
than me
shit.
turn into a killer, it turned around and said that I'd let him suffer. That's not good. Right, so it's all the crooked man then. It wasn't just the butchers that he took over, it was also Georgie's pudding and pie. But now at least the mermaids and everyone will be able to talk. So now it's Shepherd Metalworks. And we'll probably have to go up against Bloody Mary again. Right, so let's go. Anything we can look at first? Have a look.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Right, so still warm. Nothing else to look at other than the door then. Yeah. Let's go get the crooked man then.
Of course.
That's a nifty little trick to have. I'm thinking we're going to end up with a really big boss fight with this Bloody Mary. Thoughts from me knowing this is the final. I'm quite gutted actually. I've really enjoyed it. I like the story. And the fact that it's the fables and nursery rhymes and princesses and things like that. I really like it. Big Bad Wolf.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Right, so where is she? You see her anywhere?
You used to be something.
Have a look. A little bit of an obsession going on here. I think she might have. Right. So what's over here?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
What else? Was there anything else over here? You wish it didn't have to end? Me too. I'm really enjoying it. Right, so I think we need to come back here because there's something over here we can look at, I think. No? Oh, I was sure there was something there. Must have been this wheel. Right, so there is nothing else to look at then. Where the bloody hell is Bloody Mary then? Telltale made some amazing story-driven games. Sad they're no longer. Yeah, me too.
Silver.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Christ. Oh, there she is. Where the bloody hell did she come from?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
She came from bloody
Bigby.
nowhere.
I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
Oh, God.
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh, right. Very nice.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Oh, where'd she go? Right. She's just going to appear from nowhere again, isn't she? Probably not the best place to be having a boss fight in either, is it? Okay, so I'm thinking Bloody Mary's very, very fast. Where else could she be? Come on. pitch.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Got off that bit pretty quick, didn't he? Oh Christ. Okay. This is a proper Bloody Mary then. I wonder every time she came anywhere near me. Come on, Vicky. That's gonna hurt. All our little shards of glass all over her. Oh, and he's turned full wolf. Okay, so we have a lot of that. She looks quite happy about that, doesn't she? Trying to get him stuck. Oh shit. What the hell am I doing? She just keeps like reproducing more of that. I think I'm going to turn a little bit more madder now and I'm puffing and then blowing the house down. I want a little pig's house, doesn't stand a chance. This is going to be the real one now, isn't it? Ow. Yeah, don't mind, shit. Bloody hell. Oh, I think we may have killed Bloody Mary. He's going to be cut to ribbons. Bless him. And we haven't seen him turn full wolf until then, have we? Oh, crooked man. Does anyone remember the story of the crooked man?
Tired?
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Silver bullet.
This gun holds
That might
6
be why.
rounds of specially designed silver. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may
He
be
sells
true,
t-shirts
but
in
I'd
the pub.
advise against
Yeah, he lived in
defying
a
your
crooked
new
house.
boss, at least for the time being. You
The
will bring me
crooked
back
clock and a
alive.
crooked cat.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
Because he's going to try and
Look,
talk everyone
there's no
round.
reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
So
This
what
is
does everyone
just a
think I should
precaution.
do?
I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a
Gamer
killer.
Hood wants me to kill him.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you
Do
won't
it.
get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Big bad
You're
wolf.
often reckless.
Yeah, but
And I
I'm
worry you're
thinking
not
I need to
thinking
take
of
him
Let me
in.
ask you an honest question.
It's you lot
What
telling
do
me
you
to kill
really
him.
care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
Break his head off.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Okay, let's go. You're not
Honestly,
going
looking
anywhere.
forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have
Let's
gone
go. You're
well.
not going anywhere
Oh, I
because
don't
you lot
think
want
so.
me to.
We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think?
Bring him to
You
snow.
show up with
I'm
nothing
gonna have
but
to bring him to
corpse.
snow, and I
You're under arrest.
play
Be
fetch with
given a
him.
trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Sling him down the witching well. Send them back to where they came from. Could play fetch with him. Someone throw me a stick. Crooked man stick.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this
Just
thing
gonna knock
happening?
him down the
Sure
witching
he's
well.
coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's
I
back.
think Bluebeard will go mental now.
God.
Motherfucker.
Or we'll just let everyone
Are
else
you okay?
rip him apart.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess
Not
you've
really.
been worse. You did
And
well,
too
Sheriff.
kind.
I'm surprised.
No, well, at the end
Not
of the
that
day,
you did well, but that, you know.
they need to know
I'm
who
just
did it and who's
glad
the
you made it
cause
back
of it
in
all,
one
didn't they?
piece.
It's about time you showed up.
Well, he's
Now
never
throw
gonna
this
get
asshole
ro-
down
you
the
know, he's never
fucking
gonna
well.
get snow otherwise, is
What
he?
are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in
dead.
too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
How
do you
about
mean
I go
threat?
ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people.
Do I look like I give a shit?
I was gonna say,
After the
don't
rest
give a
of your
shit,
crimes
does he?
are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
Bluebeard looks really smug in the background, doesn't he?
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
Oh, where's my...
Now, is there anything you would like
Lost
to say?
my cursor then.
First of all, I had nothing to
My
do
cursor
with
was
Nathan
nowhere
Lily.
on the
So you can
screen.
strike
I went
that one
straight
from
and
the book.
kidnapping Kane.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its
Sticking them the
citizens.
witching well.
These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice.
Or just
If
someone
we're ever
pushing
going to
them,
pull
wishing
ourselves
well.
together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Would we really uncuff him though?
You
I
have the
personally
floor.
wouldn't. They left him in
Thank you,
handcuffs
Miss
to say
White.
it.
You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel,
Kissed the
lacking
girls
in
who
any
made
sort
him
of moral
cry.
fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Nope.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away
Captain
sometimes.
Peek out from
It's
how you're
true.
being served. I
Loyal
don't know
to the
that
end.
one.
They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You
I know how
understand
you're
wanting
being
to
served.
protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
I don't know it.
That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn,
Hang on a minute, she
came
brought
to
a
me
tree
for help.
back.
And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
Alright, then you got
her
the tree back.
And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living,
Head into bed, keep
provide
nodding
for
off.
herself. And what did they
Night
do?
neighborhood.
She wanted my tree destroyed.
See you tomorrow on Z-Stream.
Bigby
Thanks for coming
refused.
though.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to
Chris.
notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
Yeah, Game Hood,
We've
stay
made
off
some
Mrs. Game
mistakes.
Hood's pillows.
I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
Nope.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
Get the dog to pee on yours.
You're right.
Behave,
You're all
Game Hood,
still
and leave our
afraid of
pillows
him,
alone.
even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
I obviously picked some good answers there. Because they've all sort of moved away from him in the back by
The
me now.
sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what
Bluebeard.
Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Give the order.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your
Hang on a minute,
Under
no,
my
I
watch.
didn't do that.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
Very
It
true.
was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer
Someone
for your
I should have
employees'
killed him.
behavior,
He's pissing
but
me
I
off.
must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the...
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
speaking.
you did tell
we
me to.
lashed our ropes to this
getting on my
diseased
nerves now a
world,
bit.
and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers?
But he was still taking
judging
a
you,
lot from them as well,
treating you as
wasn't he?
mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Might have to
Who
replay
will
this chapter
dare
and kill him.
challenge their
See what
brutality
happens.
when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be
Bigby! Miss White!
Ah, come on then.
Excuse
Little
me.
Mermaid Stew.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like
He
to...
doesn't know.
I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
He doesn't
Bluebeard.
know.
She has
that
something to say, and
she's,
we're gonna
um,
listen.
Not
Go
under
right
the
ahead.
spell now.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons.
And because Vivian's
But you
killed
know what?
herself.
Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
Oh, we're
Georgie
winning
would
the
have never
crowd.
done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
Me
Look him done the witching well.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
His
What,
eyes
you
really
take
gross,
two
isn't it?
people's lives away and now you want mercy? You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
how can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't
blood?
care.
So now we're gonna have to
Get
decide
him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
if
listen
he's gonna be
up!
imprisoned or thrown down the
Clearly,
witching
we're
well.
having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
We should have a
Vote.
vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can
It's the
agree on
best way
anything.
for them all
What
to
about
decide,
Bigby?
isn't it?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I
Oh
guess it
shit
does.
and hell.
Okay.
Fine.
Leave it up to me.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Right, so what do we do?
Just do what you think is right.
We kill him by throwing him down the witching well.
Yes, Sheriff.
Rip his head
What
off.
you think is right.
Teach him
Or
a
lock
fucking
him up.
lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
I think if we should lock him up. Oh shit and hell. I didn't do it quick enough. No, he's gonna go down the witching well on his own, I think.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Ah, he wasn't expecting that, was he?
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes. There's a way.
Right, so we have 3 people saying that we should have
All right.
killed him,
Do it.
and 3 saying we should lock him up. I reckon they should have gone with a vote, personally. One day later at the Woodlands Luxury Apartments. He's never going to get snow if I rip his head off, is he now? Silly Z.
Not what I was expecting. Morning.
Did we turn the crooked man into a crow?
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just
That's
call it
awesome.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Ah.
This fucking line.
Tell the wolf did it. They're all gonna be the crooked man's old employees, aren't they?
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Okie doke.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry,
Mustard?
Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
And now he's a crooked man. Yep, he's a crooked man.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Right, so I think we've got to go and take the keys.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
You're with his beers. Right, quick back into the apartment before anyone sees you. Otherwise he's going to the farm and all. Oh, we sent Mr. Toad, didn't we? We were sending Mr. Toad to the farm until he got a glamour. Maybe they should make them a little bit more readily available.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Oh, God.
Shit!
Just go grab that, would you?
How are you, holding up?
Let's see how he's doing.
I know this isn't ideal for you.
He did say it was only going to be temporary, didn't he?
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Oh, bless him.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
What is it?
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle.
Oh.
That's a big one. They're cool.
Very
'cause
weird
when
gift,
they're
but,
little,
you know.
they have these pouches
Must be
that
nice for the
squirt
kids.
juice at you if you touch them.
That's
Heavy.
real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice.
No dramas.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Well, you know, Colin stays in the apartment and, you know, just drinks beer.
Saying goodbye?
But we are Little Mermaid.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help.
Bigby,
No,
I
she
know
doesn't
you're
wanna.
trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this
She didn't
plan.
lie, did she?
We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
So she told
You've
them
seen how
that?
they kept us quiet in that place.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing.
So she's
Maybe
blaming herself
try
for
again
Faith
in a few
dying.
years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that.
No.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
It was a cigarette. She didn't
Here.
like his brand.
Thank you.
Stopped crying quick enough though, didn't she?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
He took her
Wait,
ribbon off.
So Georgie told you
Yeah.
all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was
She
it?
lied.
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it.
Oh, shit.
So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
Oh, God didn't kill him.
That night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
Ah, so she left it so that he would
I walked
start.
her over here.
You were trying to get my attention. So
Instead of going straight to him.
You started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right.
I'll say
You
make
and
things
Snow.
better now.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse.
I think the little moon's
Fabletown wouldn't be
leaving.
the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
See, everyone keeps saying. That's obviously, you know.
I need to
not
tell
very
you. I have to tell you something.
not good, is it?
Before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
He's gonna twig. Something.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Yeah, there's something about that, lad. Don't tell me that's just ended like that. And it have. Not happy about that. Oh my god. It's only me and 31.4% of players let Georgie die. Obviously the rest of them killed him. We did. I was the majority of giving him a trial. And half people chose to imprison him, so... Oh, there you are. Right. Well, what did everyone think of that? I absolutely loved it. Special stats. There we go. Oh, Georgie's deceased. Marissa. Well, I don't know. That's special stats. Well, I absolutely loved that. So, oh jeez, that was a bit loud. No way, that can't be. I know. How could it end that way, isn't it? Absolutely gutted. I might have to play that chapter again and kill him and see what results I get differently. But no, we'll be back now sometime over the weekend. I'll probably do 1 or 2 house flippers and then I'll be doing a brand new game. So I think that's because House Flip is such a large game. I think what I'll do is I'll do a little series like I've done this, and then I'll do 1 or 2 House Flippers, and then I'll do another little series. So what I'll do is I'll probably have a chat with Z and G and Mrs. G and see what game they fancy me playing next. So I shall probably see you all sometime over the weekend when I next stream, and thank you all for coming and watching, and I hope you all loved The Wolf Among Us as much as I did, because I thought that was absolutely fabulous. And thanks to Mrs. G and Z for being in here and supporting me again tonight. I shall see you all soon. Bye everyone.